Hey everyone, welcome back to Let's Play Secret of Evermore. No, you're not hallucinating. I'm not where I left off in the last episode. That's for an important reason. One, I'm a forgetful fool. I don't even know if this is the right area. I was talking before, a long time before, about various alchemy we can pick up that I really like, and well, this is one of those areas. I thought the spell... This is probably not it. Yeah, I thought the alchemy I'm looking for was in Ebon Keep, and it's here in Ivor Tower, so I'm a fool. Yeah, I'm not grabbing those chests just yet. Should be safe to do so, but just in case. Alright. Now we leave. I don't remember if I go back. That's also assuming I got the right house. I completely forgot where I was. I might not even have the right house. Okay, this is probably not the right house then. They're just telling me to go ahead and take their chest, and I'm not in the right house. But I will then do what they say and take their fabulous loots. Yeah, it's one of my favorite attack spells, and like I said, I was thinking it was in Ebon Keep, but it's over here. And the problem with Ebon Keep and Ivor Tower is that they're laid out the exact same way, so it's easy to make that mistake. No more biscuits, an amulet of annihilation. Hey, you gotta be careful to check all the houses around here. A lot of them have hidden exits and the entrances in the back. Yep, that's actually who I want to talk to, a guy named Lance. And I'll pay attention to that. He's very protective of his finds. He doesn't like people messing with his stuff. So therefore, we're going to leave his stuff alone. Well, hello friend. My name's Lance. I live here. You're not messing around with any of my stuff, are you? No, we were just looking around. We wouldn't open your treasure chest or anything without your permission. That's good. You're a nice kid. Where are you from? Podunk, we're on an adventure. That's the spirit. I like to go out into uncharted territory myself. I found quite a few treasures that way. Say, here's something that you might appreciate. It's my very own alchemy formula. I call it Lance. Lance has Lance. That's fine with me. I'm honestly probably never going to use either of those. If feather wasn't so expensive in this world, maybe. But yes, Lance, one of my favorite spells. Iron and Acorn. I was talking about it earlier. I can get some Acorn from Lance. And some Iron from Lance. And now he allows us to look through his chest, which, if I had remembered ahead of time, well, we got a gold-plated vest. So we could have saved 700 coins and an amulet of annihilation, but whatever, no big deal. Nectar. Okay, well that's what I came back for. Yeah, it was one of those things. I was actually looking up a note for the next area, which I'll have to do, and skimming through that, I was like, did I miss Lance? Because even though I had a feeling, I was thinking it was in Ebon Keep, I'm like, I have this weird feeling I missed it. Like if you remember the video when I first got here to Ivor Tower and actually started to explore some of the town, I was like, is there something? No, I don't think it's over here. Yeah, that's what I was thinking of. So I guess I should trust my first instincts more often. Could cut the trip back out, but it's a pretty short run. That's why I started the video pretty much already back there. And here we are. I will show off Lance before I mean, I'm not going to level it up yet, but it is Probably my favorite attack spell. And it's also one of the most powerful. Leveled up, it can really outshine even Crush. And I love the sound effect it makes. Even at level 1, it's making quick work of these guys. Yeah! Alright, let's continue. Alright, here we have the hedge. You know what? I might as well just keep using Lance. There's like no reason not to. Just go ahead and burn it up. This is actually, it's already level 1. This is, as I mentioned before, this is pretty much one of my favorite places to level up alchemy. You won't get super rich leveling up here. I mean, you'll make a decent amount of money and experience, certainly experience. But it's not the most profitable place to grind. If you're looking for a profitable place to grind, you want to hit up those mad monks outside of the halls of Colosia in Antiqua. And indeed, these bone buzzards have the same feature I hate about all bone buzzards, and that's that they're freaking everywhere. See, Lance is already powering up rather nicely. Okay, fine. As you may guess, this chessboard is our objective. Alrighty. Now for one of the most epic bosses ever. It's a giant foot with a helmet and a spear sticking out of the helmet. Yeah. 16 damage, oh buddy. 18 damage. Let's see what Crush does to him. 163. He's not particularly weak to Crush, but he gets the job done. As always, did I just not cast Lance? Alright. As always, the dog hits the hardest. There will be a... Actually, now that I'm thinking about it, I think it's the last alchemy you get in the game that'll pretty much completely break the team of the boy and the dog and make them unstoppable. Not that we're already unstoppable, but yeah, this boss really ain't too much. Especially if you got all that nice equipment from trading earlier in the marketplace. I'm gonna guess between maybe worlds 3 and 4, because the next world's the final world. I'll probably level up a couple of the alchemies I've kind of been ignoring, like, you know, speed up, stuff like that, in addition to maxing out some attack alchemies. And once you get to world 4, I mean, that's pretty much where, I mean, it really does make all the difference, because, well, that's where you get some really good alchemies, but since credits are the most valuable form of money, that's exceedingly profitable. So, like, 1 credit is worth, you know, 3 jewels going back to the second world. And we're going to open ourselves a door and head down these stairs. Oh god, I forgot there are enemies down here. Again, nothing too unsavory to get in our way. Don't know why Lance is not. Let's kind of have a problem casting spells here. As you can see with my nice new gear, I'm not taking any significant damage. Hey, what's that? It looks like the ninja core we saw when the statue blew up. Yeah, looks just like it, doesn't it? Ha! I love that spell. Yeah, I mean, they're like cockroaches. You kill 1, 2 more show up. Your Highness, Yes, Aronio. What have you done with the boy and his pig dog? I've sent them on a little journey. They're going to the other side of the ravine. Aren't you afraid that they'll learn more than they should from our friends in Ebonkeep? They'll never get that far. The dragon will take care of them first. Besides, if they do get to the other side alive, and they don't do what I told them to do, I'll take care of them when they come back. In case it's not... okay, just drops the sounds like here's a guy. Okay. In case it's not horribly obvious, that is the real Queen's doppelganger that we've been talking to. The forest is no letter to lollygag. It's intense and something else. I recommend that you walk softly and pack heat. Would you like for me to record your progress? Yes. Alright, this is another maze area. I'm going to tell you the trick here, but we're not going to... It's kind of going to be a short video. I'm actually going to make a intentional side trip because it's kind of lengthy. You see that horribly ugly looking gremlin thing up there in the branch right in front of me now? They're going to be... That's one of our keys to figure out if we're going the right way or not. I will demonstrate. Generally seeing those up in the tree is a good thing. And much like, ignore that. That's the little bit of text scroll that I have. The... Oops. Yep. Go down, down. It's kind of a lengthy side trip, and it's not anywhere near the right direction. You'll occasionally find signposts, like so. Usually they give good advice, like see how there's no gremlin thing up in the trees here? That's one of the things that we know we're going the wrong way. Although I'm following the wrong path on purpose. Oops. Unless that was there. Oh yeah, no, that was two rights. Sometimes directions are hard to follow. Down, down, right, right, down. Left. Watch out for spiders. Down. Right. Right. Down. Notice how we haven't passed like any little tree things, any little goblins in the tree, so I'm way off the beaten path. That's alright, that's where I want to be. What's that? Nah, whatever, don't need the sign. I'm not gonna be here much longer. Down, down, and if there's any god in the world, this should be the last screen. Yes! Hey, old man. You're quite adventurous to wander so deep into the forest. I hate to tell you, but this is a dead end. We're talking Nowheresville. Listen, as long as you're here, I'll give you my favorite alchemy spell. I call it 1-Up. Use it just before you lose all your hit points. You regenerate at full power. Nice, huh? Oh, yeah. The only problem is feathers are so expensive in this world. Far cheaper in World 4, but... requires a feather and a root for every use. I would like to purchase ingredients. Got some iron, which is more expensive here. Like roots, I mean, I'll just buy some because roots are everywhere. But here's the problem. Feathers are 1,000 for 5. I will buy 2 stacks. That's more than I should, but trust me, it's worth it. Alright, no, I don't need to buy any iron. I'll buy some from Lance. That's no big deal. Okay, so, like the old man was saying, to alchemy. Let's, oops. Fine, I'll just demonstrate it. Jesus. So little life. Oh well. Now the only problem, and I use that term pretty loosely when it comes to this spell. 1-Up can only target the hero. Can't target the dog. That's its only downfall. But you get a fancy graphic, and Shazam! It heals us for our max hit points. This is great later on in the game when our max hit point total is really high. Now, again, the only problem is it can only target the hero. Later on, I'll get another excellent healing spell that can target both of us, so I'm not worried about it. But again, the only thing to keep in mind here is that it does use a feather, which is really expensive here. So if you wanted to keep it off your bar and just rely on heal, as long as you have it halfway leveled, you know, it's pretty reasonable. I certainly wouldn't fault you for it. I'm keeping it on my bar kind of just like in an emergency type deal. So I mean, even if you just, you know, cast a regular heal on you, you know, it gets you pretty close to a decent amount of life. Although again, I've been keeping heal pretty well leveled. So you know, if you don't have heal at a really high level, 1-up is definitely more up there, and it will eventually outpace heal, because eventually your hit points obviously get higher and higher and higher. Heal will heal less and less and less to your total as you level up. So 1-up will always take you up to full life. Again, you're not going to be using it until the 4th world all that much. So I think someone sells feathers for 500. Now the easiest course of action here, finally using it, just cast exit. Because we are, like I said, we are so far off the beaten path that you might as well just reset it. By the time you find your way back out. Alright, let's go ahead and do that. Okay, now with 1-up acquired, we are ready to continue on to the proper path of the forest, and we'll tackle that in the next episode. And then we will head on to Ebon Keep and hopefully meet the real queen and see what's going on in this world. Thanks everyone for watching. I'll see ya in the next episode. Get rid of that. Alright, see you later.